Look, I often say, I say this all the time. I've said this all preseason. I often say great players are supposed to do well in the preseason. But it's a little bit different for rookie quarterbacks. I'm willing to... It's different if you're a rookie quarterback. You're new to the league. A rookie quarterback is still developing. I often compare rookie quarterbacks to beards. The time between... I'm clean shaven right now. The time between me being... I just shaved yesterday to suddenly having a beard is about 2 months. And in that 2 months, there's a really ugly growth period. And if you want a fully developed beard, you have to put up with the ugly growth period in the middle. That's rookie quarterbacks. So against the Eagles in the preseason, Baker Mayfield wasn't amazeballs. He struggled. He was ugly. It wasn't great. He was okay. I mean, he was 8 for 12, 76 yards, but he threw an interception in the red zone. Can't do that. Can't have a pick in the red zone. And I've had some people come back to me, oh, see, Baker Mayfield struggling. No, that's okay. Look, in fact, that's what I expected from Baker Mayfield. I expected Baker Mayfield to have a struggle. To have an ugly beard. Again, he's like a beard. He's in the ugly in the middle phase right now where he's still growing the beard. And the truth is, this is good for Baker Mayfield. The fact that Baker Mayfield isn't dominating in the preseason actually helps him. Here's why. Tyrod Taylor is the starter. And Tyrod Taylor should be the starter. He's a better player in the Browns. And some people observing the Cleveland Browns are afraid that the owner for the Browns, Jimmy Haslam, is going to butt in mid-season and say, hey, I am demanding Baker Mayfield become the starter. You got to play Baker Mayfield right now. Well, if Baker Mayfield struggles in the preseason, it makes the owner's argument less valid. He has a harder time convincing people, we got to play Baker Mayfield right now, because it's not really true. Here's the thing. Everyone always says, the owner's going to come in and demand Baker start. Aren't you forgetting something? You're forgetting the general manager, John Dorsey. John Dorsey's the guy who drafted Baker Mayfield. He's the guy who has the final say. I know the owner has whatever, he gets whatever he wants. But why would you hire a general manager and then immediately undermine him his first year there? That doesn't make any sense. People act like it's just Hugh Jackson, the head coach, and the owner. They completely forget about John Dorsey in this equation. I repeat, John Dorsey drafted Baker Mayfield. Look at the history of John Dorsey. John Dorsey drafted Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers didn't play immediately. John Dorsey drafted Patrick Mahomes. Didn't play immediately in Kansas City. He didn't start until week 17. I really think it's good. Baker Mayfield struggling is good because it makes it so he can stay on the bench. It means people aren't going to be clamoring for Baker Mayfield to start. Here's the truth. The more Tyrod Taylor plays, the more likely it is the Browns win games. And the more likely it is that Hugh Jackson keeps his job. It's better for everybody. It's better for Baker Mayfield if he doesn't play, because it's better if Hugh Jackson's able to keep his job. Firing Hugh Jackson right now would hurt Baker Mayfield. If Baker Mayfield has to learn a new system next offseason, that hurts him. That's not good for him. The best thing for Baker Mayfield, ironically, is for him to not play so that Tyrod Taylor can play and win more games, because Tyrod Taylor's better. I think it's likely that Tyrod Taylor starts most of the year. I do. I think that's John Dorsey's MO. That's what happens normally. Again, that's what John Dorsey does. And Tyrod Taylor simply is a better quarterback. Tyrod, I think he likes to be called Tyrod. I'm sorry, it's stuck in my head, Tyrod. Look, I'm just hopeful that Hugh Jackson can keep his job. I really like him. I do. I think a 5-win season for Hugh Jackson, a 5, 6-win, 7-win season, that's a massive improvement on last year. They're a better team. I know expectations are high. But if you go from no wins to 5 or 6 or 7, it's a job well done. That's great. I just hope that the Browns are patient. I hope the Browns are patient with Baker Mayfield. I hope the Browns are patient with Hugh Jackson. I hope all around the Browns just have patience and they continue to build for their future, because I like where they're going. I like their core. I think Tyrod Taylor is great. He's a good placeholder. And I actually like Hugh Jackson. I'm rooting for Hugh Jackson. He's like a good man. I think it's good for Baker Mayfield to have consistency, because it'll hurt Baker if he has to learn another scheme next year. It's not great. But the truth is, history's not on their side. Jimmy Haslam fires coaches like that. He fires general managers, fires coaches. They've had quarterback after quarterback. Baker, Colt McCoy, Brandon Weeden, Deshaun Kaiser, Johnny Manziel, quarterback after quarterback after coach after general manager after general manager. The Browns are not a good organization. If they were, they wouldn't have gone 0-16 last year. But I just hope. I don't have a lot of faith that the Browns are going to make this work because consistently in the past, they've been just all over the place. But man, do I hope. I just hope. I love everybody there. I love everybody in place. I really hope Baker Mayfield is given time. I hope Hugh Jackson is given time to succeed, and I hope all of them keep their jobs. I hope everybody works out. I just don't know that that's actually what's going to happen, but I hope so. And there is a chance. Again, with John Dorsey being there is a chance. John Dorsey's the key to everything. He is also advocating for Hugh Jackson to sit Baker Mayfield. That's good. The more cohesion they have, the better it is, and the more likely it is that Hugh Jackson keeps his job. So I'm glad John Dorsey's there. He's sanity. He's a reason, and he is what could help Hugh Jackson keep his job. I like Baker Mayfield. Not worried about his struggles in the preseason. I think it's good for Baker Mayfield, and I hope they're just patient with Baker Mayfield. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This is my show, Strong Opinion Sports. My name is Zach Schaumler, and this is just my passion. I love it. If you like Strong Opinion Sports as much as I do, you can share it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Help me grow Strong Opinion Sports by telling your friends about the show. And if you're new to Strong Opinion Sports, you can subscribe on iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube. You can find the full entire hour-long podcast on YouTube, as well as shorter little breakouts like this one you just watched. So again, share it, subscribe to it. It's awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys, and have a great day.